Alright. Looks like that's all working.
So we're back.
Got the locomotive back in place where we were. Get rid of the pause menu. Make sure the sound's working. And I got my other laptop open so I can try to keep an eye on the stream. So let's see. Refresh. Because I don't have a way to watch it in here. Looks like the bandwidth is good this time. Weather hasn't been great lately, so. And hopefully all the sounds are working the way they're supposed to. Let's test that out real quick. Where is my... I haven't used the corner of my eye. Does that sound correct? Yeah. Okay, so that's working. Everything looks like it's pumping out sound and video and everything, and it's all happy-go-lucky. Okay. So hopefully it stays that way. Alright, so we're back on mission number 2, or assignment number 2 for the session. We got all the lights on, horns working, air's pumped up, brake pipes set, and dependence on, handbrake is off. Got lights in the back, lights in the front, real easy to tell in the nighttime, don't really need to go out and check it out. Let's drop the independent and pull out of here. Let's pull up the radio so we can call switches if we need to, because I can't remember if I left this one right or not. We need to see it up close. Yeah, oh, it's right. Put it back. No derailing. Okay. Oh, first we're going to see where we're going. So we're coming off of the shop track, and our assignment has us, we gotta go pick up off of A61, so we gotta go over the A yard, which is this side, go to 6-1, and grab those 4 cars out of there. So let's put this back over here. What am I hitting on my desk? I need to back up. Okay, so let me get back in position here. Put this up against the window. Okay, and drop this one right here. A6. So A6 is right down this line that we're off of. We're going to go 2 switches up. So we went 1 up for... No, I didn't mean to grab you. Go back. Okay. Hit stuff in real life. I'm not gonna back up. My office is too tight for this. Knocking calculators over. Okay, so. Get my hands back. Good. Alright, A61 is, we came off the shop line over here, so we went 1, 2, 3 switches up. So we're at 1, 2. Go over there. I need this thing to just stay where I put it. It's a big ass book. Oh. Pissed off the traction motors. Okay, they're still on. Can't grab too much at a time. 2, and the 3rd switch we need is over there. I might have set this one back earlier when I was putting the locomotive away. I can't remember. It looks open. Okay, yeah, it's open. Alright. Alright, look behind us. Alright, so let's put this one, and we'll go into the A yard. So we're right here, and we're going to go down this line. So we got to put the locomotive in reverse, drop the independent, and we need to go to the first switch and make a right. independence on. We're getting off the locomotive. We're supposed to tie a handbrake, drop the traction motor, put this in neutral, and fully apply the train brake. Alright. And we're gonna not need these anymore. Just need the rear light. Because we're going forward here after, so we need 4 cars. Let's take this with us. Let's go check it out. Alright, so let's look at what 4 cars we need. We got a 40 CBX 595. Oh, gosh, this is in the reverse order. Okay. And let's check our handbrakes. I think that's on. So I think this is off. I keep forgetting. I get this clockwise, counterclockwise shit wrong all the time. And what I wish is that when you're underneath here, you could see the handbrake linkage. Because what we should be able to see is one of the brake shoes is applied, and the other is not. But it is anyways. So where am I heading now? Gotta come back over here. Alright, so go down here. I'm an idiot. I have couples to this shit first. I haven't been a conductor for a while, so I don't do this kind of stuff. I just sit in the engine and sit in the engine. I'm not supposed to reach over the angle cocks, over the coupling, but you know, what are we gonna do? So let's get down, let's grab you and you, squeeze you together, grab you. Okay, turn here, duck out of here. Just so you know, duck is the joystick down on your right joystick. Up is for acknowledgement, down is for jump, and duck. Alright, so alright, LO51, DE2, 480. Gotcha. Okay, so let's head this way and start checking our cars out again. We got light here, not too bad. It's too bad we don't have a headlamp. Because we have a consist, and we have... Where's our flashlight? I thought I had a flashlight. Guess not. I guess we'll get a flashlight eventually, when we have enough money. Not ridiculous. Alright, so this one is... We got the first car, second car is a CBX 717. This one's cut in, tied. Let's check the brake. Okay, counterclockwise I believe is removed, and this last one should have a brake on it. Yep. Okay, so that one had the brake on it. We should have air. That should be doing something. Because we have air back here. Yep, that should have blown the train too. We should be in emergency right now. I don't think this even has an emergency mode. I didn't check that last car number. So I need a flashlight out here. Okay, 46846. Alright, so let's head back up. We only had an hour to do this job. I'm still learning how the mechanics of the game, and I take my time on stuff because I'm not going to make any bonus money. Who cares? Alright, so let's charge the train, let off the handbrake. Alright, let's get us in forward. And I turned off the internal light because it's just too bright in here to be seeing the outside. We got the brights on the outside, and we're going over to track A7. So we're moving over 1. Well, we gotta go out 1, 2, into the 3rd switch, and then back straight. And then we'll be going over to the A4 track, so we can line ourselves up coming out to come back to number 4. 1, 2, 3 switches to go to 4. So the 4 track is over on that side, right? 2 more over from us on the other side of the mill. And we're taking 2 cars, deliver the following cars at station and uncouple, and then the other 2. And that's the front 2, which is a pain in the ass, because then we gotta leave 2 on the main line, or on this track, and then go over. So, I'm actually gonna bring them back, over to this point right here. No, stop, not trying to drive. We're gonna put the train over here, instead of leaving it up on this track, we're gonna leave it right there, next to 4, so we can go from 4 to 8. And then come out and go to B8. So, yeah, that'll just save us a couple moves. So, I gotta stop swirling in my chair and start turning my head in the damn game. Alright, so, drop the independent all the way. Alright, give us a little power. Oh, forgot. 3-step. See, everything's moving. Yep. Over there. One of those is for 4, and this one is for 4 to go off on that line. Yeah, make sure we're lined out of here. We're not going to go up that way with 4 cars. I think I closed up the other side, so I think we've got to line that side when we get up here. Sucker's got some weight to it. It's a little loads. How we're lined up here. We got 1, 2, 3, and this one 4. We should be good. We don't need it, but I'm gonna line it because we're gonna need it later. I'm an idiot. Brakes don't charge up that fast. We're gonna line everything, stop it, and go flip the switch back here. This one we don't need. Why'd we come out this far? Because I need this one right here. Now we're gonna come back here, and align that one. This is one I'm not sure. Need this one, and align to 4S. Okay, so now we can go back. Alright, we're aligned to 4S, double checked. Watch our amperage and temperature. Notch 4. That ought to do for now. let's go. We got enough speed, and then we'll go watch the show from the rear. We don't get to ride up here on a car. Gotta ride down there on the... right there. Can I get on the ladder, please? There we go. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay. Yep. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. We gotta drop those two rear cars off right there. Forgot step one. Well, like, dropping the heads off. This is why there's two men on a train. So one can remind the other, engineer, you're fucking up. We didn't drop off those cars. Yeah, we're gonna take the rear two and set them over, and then take the head two in, and then the other two go to B8. So we gotta get out this switch, line this switch, push them over right there. So I should have thought about that when I was lining switch. I should have pushed us for the shop track. This is gonna eat up a lot of time. Anytime you get a double switch or pull out of a track for no reason, it eats up a lot of time. That should be enough. We don't want to go towards the turnstile, we want to go towards the main shop track. We're only moving two over, but we gotta make sure they're in the clear. We got this track line for the shop. Let's get up here, get to the front. Alright. Still learning the controls, getting there. Okay, so it's... Why we have no electronics? Something blue. The link went on the horn this whole time. Sun's coming up, we can turn the lights on. Let's see, are we actually in the clear? Ooh, barely. Nope, not in the clear. Not by a long shot. I thought I was close, but we're not. Okay, so. Somebody's growing up. I'll deal with them later. Gotchis. Brakes on. Where did I bump? On. Reverser. No, not starter. No derail to reference, and no clear spot point lines, but physically in the clear. We're gonna do illegal stuff, crawl over the other side and cut off the angle cock. We're not cutting here on the other side because we want them to split. Gonna take this one over here, back out. And go and tie a brake. Give it a good C102. 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000. It's not a C102 yet. There we go. Alright, so we need to bust a minute. Where's our watch? Do we have a clock, a watch, anything? We're supposed to have a watch on this job. I don't know what a compass is supposed to do us. I mean... Okay. Still gotta burn a minute. Does this thing have a clock on it? Oh, it's got a flashlight on it. I didn't know that. That's what that means? And I got a clock? On this ridiculous radio? That should be a minute. Minute up. Oh, we didn't do that right anyways because I did it 2 different ways. Okay. Bullshit minute. Okay. Bullshit minute. Where's there? Oh. You get back over there. the 959 and the 717. Okay, delivered. Alright, and then the other, go get the other. So used to being an engineer. So used to being an engineer. So easy to just stop and go. Alright, so. Set this one out. That one out. Now we're going to do a proper C102. We're supposed to... Just supposed to handbrake before we do anything else. So this is actually technically supposed to stay coupled. Okay. We keep it here and we release everything and make sure the handbrake holds. So let's go do a proper C102. We got one handbrake on it. And we drop all the brakes. Dependent. And we grab ourselves a minute. Now we can grab a minute. Okay. Let's see if they roll. Alright, that's a minute. Conductor has 3-step. We're getting off the engine. Going uncouple. Drop 3-step for the conductor, and here we go. Yeah, baby. Oh, are you going? Oh, okay. How much? Just have them call me when they're done. Or text you and let you know. Hey, come and look at the screen. Yeah, come and watch. Out of the way, book. Book is always in the way. I'm gonna get rid of the book. Book goes over here. Okay. So, flying back to the shop track. Let's go grab these couple cars real quick, and we'll get on with it. Here we go. Okay. Do you order anything? It could be They do deliveries in their POVs these days. Got a good smush. Just give some 3-step. I have 3-step. Alright, and up we go. Okay, conductor does not have 3-step. And we're gonna go over to the VR. Cars. 2, 1, and that's good. Let's see, we're going to E8S. Alright, so there's 8. Should be over here somewhere. 6, 8. Okay, so let's walk it out. Check the switches. This one's right. This one's right. This one's wrong. And this one's wrong. This is the problem with this fucking track right here. It's at a downhill. Of course, the fucking traction motors are going the other way. Just making noise. One of these little bastards is over here yammering. What do you want? I'm not. This is the problem. always needs a timeout. Tamagotchis. Okay, so you didn't come here but watch me play with those. But if you like trains, you probably like Tamagotchis. Trains are like virtual pets, right? They're just a lot more difficult to deal with, like this cord attached to me. Okay, so we're gonna come off of, we're gonna come into power as we're pushing, so we can, because we're on a slant right now. Downhill's that way, obviously, because we're rolling that way. See how we're looking. We got equipment in there, so we're gonna have to slow down soon and just couple it up. Yep. See how we did. Oh, still got 4 cars. Okay. Come here, you. Get back in my pocket. 3. I wish there was mirrors. Where are the mirrors? Why? Oh, I can stick my head out. 2. 1. See how we did that time. Oh, good. 20 feet. 20 feet, maybe 10 feet. I don't know. Get back in the cab. There we go. I like that forward centering thing that I got going on here forward, because that helps. 3, 2, 1. Good. Yep. Good couple. Well, good connect. No coupling. I don't know about these Euro couplers. Okay, give myself 3-step. Go back here and connect. Oh, we bounced off. Okay. Well, I wonder if I push that equipment back a little bit. It's supposed to have a brake on it. Oh, the crane's moving. I didn't realize that was going on over here. Let's check this handbrake. Yeah, handbrake's on it. Tempted just to coast them in. Alright, release 3-step. Brake off. Alright, that'll do. Should be able to mate with that. Are you kidding me? Of course not. Bane of train existence. 6 inches. That's all she wants. And even then, she's not happy. this equipment keeps rolling on me, I'm gonna shoot it in the face. That's probably what's going on here. That better be a good mate. Still too far. Let's put another handbrake on it. Try to keep it from moving. Plus, we're aiming downhill right now. Good mating. Alright, now we can finally couple this bastard. And separates. Okay. Alright, get you tied in. You tied in. I don't know what side the air was coming from on this track, but let's get rid of this handbrake that I threw on here because I don't need an additional. I thought I put a handbrake. Oh, I put it on that one. Okay, let's go check the very end of the line for air. Make sure we did it all right. Come on. Okay. I'm still not used to this teleporting thing, but I'll get used to it eventually. Alright, now we gotta do a 102 on the brakes. Remove 3-step. Even though I already did the whole thing. Let me check. I'm gonna do something retarded. I'm gonna get off. Oh, we didn't undo this. Yeah, it's because I have enough instincts to not undo the brakes. Well, uncouple until we've done a proper C102, and we'll start now at 1:10 in the afternoon. And we're gonna come off of this group, so let's get some rear lighting on. And I'm not gonna move this engine somewhere else because I don't know where the next job is gonna be. So last time I put it back in the shop, but I ain't gonna do all that jazz. I'm just gonna uncouple and leave it right here. We'll go through the procedures, but I don't know where the next job's gonna be. So let's make sure we've covered all the BS. Okay. Yep, one handbrake applied. Well, there is. So, but it's on the back of the track, so you better be happy about that. 10 seconds. That's a good 102. 3-step conductor. Come on, I'm reaching all the way out in front of me to do that. I don't know why it takes that much. Weird ass physics. Okay. So we gotta go over here and uncouple. I gotta get used to running too, it's so much easier. Turn out that one and leave the other, and we're good to go. Let's put a handbrake right here just so we can qualify. Somebody's gonna hate us later. There'll be one in the middle of the fucking train. Alright, drop that, drop 3-step. Alright, and let's get off this thing. clear point, and we'll just set her right there. Okay, so let's get the handbrake on her. Turn off the brake system. Do a C100. Turn off the lights. Turn off the fan. And that. And that. Open up the brake valve. And, yeah, it's not rolling. Okay, so we're gonna shut it off. And let's go back to the Oopus. See, is it rolling? Oh, she said where we left her. Okay, so let's go in here and see what we think about our work. In progress? We forgot something. So, in the beginning, there was this thing about these Isker cars. Unload and store a train with Isker tooling. 2 drop-offs. Okay. 2 drop-offs. Was I supposed to go into by that set of cars, pick up fallen cars station track, unload cargo from the fallen cars at station track, deliver fallen cars at station track. Deliver fallen cars at station track. Where were we supposed to unload cargo? Oh god, we gotta go do that part. Wow, I suck. Okay, well this is gonna take a long time. Alright, let's pick up this useless piece of paper too that says we don't know how to do our job. Conductor, let's go, we fucked up. You fucked up, it's your fucking fault. You gotta come all the way back out here, start this fucking mule back up. Oh my god. Waste of space, conductors, newbies, fucking orange hat, trainee bullshit. They only got you 2 months on the job and they mark you up as a goddamn engineer. Still got all of our goddamn fucking shit on, that's fine. Let's go brights. Brights. Oh, that's rear lights. Yeah, brights are this way. Brights. It's still fucking daylight, conductor. Jesus. Gotta go get those 2 fucking cars out of where we stored them, but they got fucking cargo and they gotta be unloaded at 7 something? If that's 7 p.m., I'm gonna be mad. Look at the order. A7. Okay, so we gotta get the A7. We've been at this for a minute, people. storage track that we put them on, which is A4. So we need to go straight here and make the next left. Straight to this one. We're gonna take them over there to A7, or is that over here? I think 7's around, remember? Let's look at the book again and see what we're seeing over here. This is 3, this is 4, 5, I think. 3 and 4, okay. Step to the conductor. Dumbass. Piece of shit conductors. Release 3 step to the conductor. Hold on. Now these are gotta go 7. A7 to unload and then back over here to store. Now we deliver these at track station 4S and then we deliver the other ones over there. So we already delivered the other ones, just forgot step 2 to fucking unload this shit. So, here we go. Sorry, every now and then I look up because I'm trying to look at my computer screen through my nose and look to see that I've got everything. Let's pick up this pace a little bit. It would help to know which track is A7. I'm pretty sure it's over there on the other side of 6. Which is where we grabbed all this shit from in the first place. Two heavy ass freaking cars. Alright, got 3 cars now. 2, 1. That'll do. I gotta look at these damn Thomas are screaming their faces off. It's lunchtime. Guys are just gonna have to deal with it today. I don't want to deal with your asses right now. Alright, you've had a meal. Sana. Sophie. This one's my favorite one. He's pretty much the cutest. Get over here to see his ass. You're gonna die. Doctor for you. I always kept this one on the job with me as a clock. I'm gonna put it down for a second, pause the clock, because I have to go to the little boy's room. Nobody can hear anything anyways, don't put these damn things back on, because the microphones are in here. So, let's get back to it. Potty breaks are done. Time has started again, and we're having to redo our work. Alright, so everything is working everywhere. Okay, so we got this switch line. So no, we gotta line this switch. Here. Let's go back and find track 7. 6 is over there, so 7 must be on the outside. It must be this one over here. Yeah, because this is a load and unload track. So this is track A7L, so we gotta go under the chute. So we gotta pull up further. So this switch doesn't freaking matter. Well, it does. No, because we're gonna go back to full when we're done. So we're gonna go back into 4, so this one does matter. Okay. So what we need is this next switch right here, and to come back into it. Alright, so let's drop the radio. Get ourselves in the right height position again. For my chair here. Get my chair in the right position. Alright, so there we go. I like being right where my arms rest, where the controls are. Maybe a little taller. There we go. So everything's off. Pull forward. A couple more car lengths. 4 more car lengths. Shut up, Tamagotchis. Which one of you is that now? It's gonna be this one right here. No, I don't want full throttle. Got 2 cars left. 1. Good. You're just gonna have to be unhappy for a while. I ain't feeding you any more snacks. Okay. Line it up. Back it up. Flip the switch. And now we're going the right way. Oh, we're on the flat spot. Okay, we're not moving, that's good. See how we're doing. Yep. A smack of the pipe. I'm gonna grab onto the guardrails. Raise the roof. Air conditioning. Oh, boss is not in the office. Alright, time to go pay attention. Let's see, we got 2 more car lengths to go. The shop is working, I can hear that shit going on. That is not like that. That's my car, that little shitty orange thing. The value on the Jeep. That'll do. Now we're not doing any work here, just load and unload. So let's go up to the loading thing, and now I'm going to look at the order first, but we're supposed to be unloading cargo from the cars on the A7L track. Well, that's where we are. Oh god. Okay. Screw it. We could throw it in the trash and start over. unload these cars and put them back, and go get the other 2 cars, and then put them back, which would probably be easier than starting over. Fuck. Not paying any attention today. Okay, well I guess we're gonna throw this order in the trash and start the frack over again. Because making this mistake right is gonna take forever, and I don't need a 4-hour stream for one session. I mean, you've been here this long, or at least been here for a second or 2. But no, we're gonna do this mother from the beginning. Let's go start over again. Alright. Why did all my papers get mixed up again? I just had them right. I need that one though. I really need that one. I need that one back. Can I get it back? What do we gotta do to get it back? I need a job that I qualify for. Do I qualify for like LH? Let me check my licenses. I doubt it. Logistical? No. Okay, so I don't qualify for that. Nope. 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 I can do freight. Can't I? Wait, no, I can do this one. This is a freight haul. Yeah, I can do this one. Okay. Alright, this is just freight. Alright. Yeah. And I know where these cars are too. Let's take this one. Let's check it over real quick, and then I'm going to start a new stream for this gig. So let's put this down, and we're going to start a new stream. Just going to pause and get